Hey, it's Landon Collins from watching the Redskins. You watching MUT Frost. Stay frosty. Do your thing. Hell to the Redskins.
What's up, guys? It's the director and the Trumpetmonkey.
Riders.
Welcome back to another episode of MUT Force, MUT Force. Trumpetmonkey, it's been a minute since our last MUT Force, has it not?
It has been a minute, director, and that is because we had A, health concerns, and B, well, my computer stopped working. So, hey, what you can do?
Well,
we're
it's
back.
Good to be back on MUT Force, and we've got a nice little healthy amount of cards to go over, and something I on purpose did not tell you about that's going to happen in this episode as well. Trumpetmonkey, why don't you give the good folks a preview of what to expect in this episode of MUT Force?
Tonight on MUT Force with the director and Trumpetmonkey, we break down all of the last week's content, and we make our bold predictions for the MUT 10 remaining players.
Let's freaking go, and with that, let's get into this last week's content. All right, John, let's start with what the lads are pulling for this morning. Justin Houston, the first of the heavyweights, revealed on MUT, our Ultimate Team's Twitter yesterday. Yes. What are your thoughts on this Justin Houston?
And just so the people at home understand, director, we are going to be going from the newest to the latest. We're starting with the newest, we're working our way back. Mate, hopefully, this is like the first kind of budget option. I hope he can get like edge threat and maybe like finesse specialist. We'll see what happens, right? Maybe it breaks the rules. I'm liking the look of him right there. I'm digging it, okay? I got a bold prediction for the O-lineman that's coming, though.
Who's that?
Richie Incognito from Raiders. I just got this feeling that we're going to get an Incognito card, mate.
Maybe next week with the flashbacks as well. That's an old school throwback player right there. I dig it. Justin Houston, from what I see, what I'm seeing, what my eyes are telling me, he's not going to be able to get edge threat because he won't be a level 90 with the power up, and he won't be able to get power specialist without 90 power moves. But you never know. There are some cards that break the rules of physics.
I'm with you, but as we know, we love the guys in EA because every once in a while they're just like, here's an awesome card that breaks all the rules. And that's the way we roll. They put their glasses on and walk out.
And one of them is coming up on this show that also breaks rules. Justin Houston, not bad. Excited to see who the other one is tomorrow. I am in agreement. I think it is going to be an offensive lineman. I think it may be, I don't know. I like your prediction. I think Incognito is actually kind of cool. I like that.
It's going to be an amazing prediction. Oh, man, I'd love it if it was. Anyway,
if not, I think my prediction would be Marshall Yanda. Let's move on to one of the newer cards that dropped in the game. First off, congratulations to Andrew Luck on a spectacular career. I know it didn't pan out the way that he maybe hoped, but it was a hell of a ride along the way. Andrew Luck tribute card coming in. Trumpetmonkey, look at these MUT head ratings on this cat right here.
Mate, I love him. I've got him powered up to a 90 on my team, and he meets all the thresholds. A 90 overall that meets all the thresholds in the first month of MUT. It's insane. Because I got go deep on him. I've got him at the 90 deep accuracy as well. It's nuts, guys. Like, this is incredible. But shout out to you, though, director. I actually liked your card art more.
Appreciate it.
I liked your card art more. This is an amazing item. We wanted it so bad. The moment he retired, I went and grabbed his power up just in case they did this, and it's awesome. It's really, really awesome. That my 90 overall is like at 87 throw power, 90 deep, pretty much very close to this right here. So I dig it. To anyone who actually has the full item, you're set at quarterback like forever. I don't understand. It's crazy.
Andrew Luck, the full power up, is able to get Escape Artist, which we've seen on Steve Young absolutely wreck people on head to head. So I'm thinking, if you've got the coins, This is, without a doubt, the best quarterback in Ultimate Team. Well deservedly so. He is my favorite MUT quarterback. He is just way too expensive at this point for my team. But I'm looking forward to maybe a power pass.
Look at that. Go back down. Look at that. Prices on PC. Unknown. You know, back in the old days, the old days with toll ships, and they didn't have the complete maps of the world yet, and they'd be like, monsters be here, yar. That's what the PC prices are. It's so scary that it's just like monsters be here. Ye prices be unknown on the PC, director.
That's it. It's uncharted territory.
Uncharted territory.
PC prices. Now we're gonna throw an audible in this show. Let's say you want to get Andrew Luck up to a 90, like Trumpetmonkey has. This is the kind of stats you can expect. 79 speed. Woo, woo.
Awesome.
So nasty. Faster than Patrick Mahomes, a little slower than Steve Young. And then the throwing accuracies, like Trumpetmonkey mentioned, are kind of out of this world. Short accuracy at 92, 88 medium, 88 deep. With go deep, you can get up a little bit more.
Thresholds, 90 short, 85 medium. Excuse me, 80 short, 85 medium, 90 deep. And he was already over the short and the medium. But if you get him up to this 90 and then you put go deep on him, he hits the 90 throw accuracy deep. So yeah.
So this card will cost you, let's see, about 10,000 for the Andrew Luck power up, maybe another 40,000 for the core, another 90,000 for the 87, plus 2,718 training. He's probably under 300K if you want one of the better quarterbacks in the game right now. I like that.
Director. Or if you had an 84 power-up pass and an 87 power-up pass like myself, you just got probably the second best quarterback in the game for, I don't know, like a pretty penny, like 100K. It was pretty nice, man. On PC as well. Yay.
I would highly, highly recommend that. So, Andrew Luck, congratulations.
We salute you.
And I'm looking forward to his legend card in Madden 20. Trumpetmonkey, we had ourselves a house rules today. 10 wins equals an 87 plus. Theme diamonds. Let's go over to your Twitter here, see who you pull. Here's a quick little lineup update for the Trumpetmonkey.
Oh yeah, you can see who I pulled in the nickel there. CB3, Chris McAllister. To the uninitiated, my name is Chris, so I thought that was pretty cool. There you go. So Chris McAllister, I quite like that. Yeah, I'm at an 88 overall, and I've got 700K coins. I had an 88 pool and a Munoz that hadn't sold, and a Luck that hadn't sold there. So that's the team right there, and loving it, man.
Why don't you give I mean, we're already here. Give us a little rundown of your offense here, too. That Andrew Luck 90 overall. Ooh.
And I got Bo Jackson. Pro tip, guys. Bo Jackson, powered up to only 87, gets the chem, the ability that actually allows him to be better at stiff arming and trucking, and he has 88 speed. That is a hot tip right there. 87 overall, Bo Jackson. Don't even go all the way to 89. You don't need to. Really, really loving the lineup, man. And Casper, when you get a tight end with red zone threat and matchup nightmare, you can literally lob into triple coverage, high ball into triple coverage in the red zone, and he will win a lot of the time and just come down with the ball and score touchdowns. I know it's really cheesy, but it's hilarious. And as you know as well, Marcus Allen is incredible. So yeah, loving the team. I got Chris McAllister. Who'd you pull?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's take a look at the director's lineup here as well. Here's the offense. We're humble, 87 overall, 1 mil in the bank. We got the Bo Jackson up to 89. We had to do it. We've been waiting on halfback. He comes out. He's really good. Low key, Joe Juravicius is one of the better wide receivers I've played with this MUT so far. Just a little drop
he looks
right there.
Incredible. I'm jelly.
On defense, here is our Nat player. We've ended up pulling John Henderson. I know Trumpetmonkey was probably aiming for this guy, and I am so excited that we pulled him out of all the cards, because that is one nasty defensive tackle, especially if you utilize a 3-4 scheme.
Dude, that is incredible, my friend. Oh my God, I wanted to pull him, obviously, because I haven't powered up to 87. He's such a monster. You're going to enjoy that.
Defense is looking pretty nasty. We got Dwight Freeney, Joey Bosa, Sean Phillips, Lawrence Taylor powered up all the way, Charles Tillman, and then Pat Tillman finally making the roster at 87 overall. Really, really happy with how he's performed so far.
Respectable, director. Respectable.
I definitely dig it. the lineup updates for Director and Trumpetmonkey. Let's move on to the next batch of cards we got in the flashback promo earlier this week. Let's start with Joe Haden. Joe Haden, cornerback for the Browns.
The one thing I don't like is you need to be powering him up, okay? And then you'd need to have either Coach Madden pass defense, which a lot of people do, and then lockdown maxed out just for him to get that 90-man threshold. Then he's looking pretty good. And maybe if he's on the Brownies team, powered up, you'd have him to like 85 speed. That's pretty solid. Other than that, kind of a pass for the rest of us. But the other item that dropped there, the D-Jacks, I'm really, really liking this item right here because he is all about the rack catch. I don't even think necessarily you need to power him up as well. I think 87 with these stats is really, really solid. I would have loved to I would have loved to have pulled him and had him for a week or so. Michael Thomas is still in the lineup, but his days are numbered because I want a little bit more speed, but he's been phenomenal. It's been fun to play with a wide receiver that I'd never played with before, Michael Thomas.
Agreed.
But that's kind of why I want the D-Jacks as well. Oh, you like the D-Jacks?
I like the D-Jacks. I haven't played with the D-Jacks, but I like the player D-Jacks. Busted his finger in practice today, so I'm hoping he performs okay in the regular season. He'll be fine.
He'll be okay. It's a big boy sport. But no, a couple of decent items, and you notice they're up to 88s now, which was overdue.
Yeah, overdue for sure. Nice to see the bumpage in overall. Next up, let's take a look at some of these legends. The Raiders getting a little spoiled this week. Start with his boy, Ted Hendricks. I keep forgetting every time I see this card that this man is 6'7".
Dude, it's phenomenal. Now, Ted Hendricks has always been slow. The trade-off this year, okay, they gave him he was never known for pass rushing, but he was great at coverage. They gave him they nerfed his coverage stats and they nerfed his pass rush, but he's really good on the play rec and fast. So on my team, powered up, he's 83 speed. Right, the Raiders team with that +1 speed. That's a nice item right there. And he's a 92 overall. So I'm digging him. I think he's fantastic. Really, really happy. The Raiders, we've been spoiled. 100. I think we're going to go through like a nuclear winter, a long, cold winter of no Raiders legends for a long time after this guy dropped. I was like, we've already been spoiled. And they were like, Ted Hendricks, like, oh my God. So really, really nice item.
How has he been playing for you as a user? 6'7"? Does that make a difference?
Well, kind of funny thing you should say. I'm not using him. I'm still using the safeties, right? So but I imagine, my God, I should check him out because if you could get Lurker on him.
Yeah, get out.
Wow.
Get out.
Wow.
Ted Hendricks.
I don't even know.
Nasty add to the Raiders theme team. Happy for you, my friend. Next up, we got Anthony Munoz, left tackle.
Nice. I like him, Director. I just love how balanced he is. Another pro tip, do the solos, get the power up for free. Put any of these legend O-linemen up to either an 84 and 87. You're laughing. It's a really solid O-lineman. What do you think, Director? Munoz, he's been playing well for me.
I think he's great. I think when it comes to really expensive O-linemen, it's good. I've seen some people really invest in their O-line and just run the ball nonstop, which works for them. For me, I think anywhere between 86 and 90 is good enough. So if you just want to grab his power up, invest some training points in a guy that you think maybe I'll add another power up to him in the future when he gets an upgrade, that's great. For me, I'm fine waiting a couple of weeks and picking him up on the cheap.
Totally, yeah. For me, O-linemen aren't the ones you go out and break the bank for. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. You get away with what you can, make it solid. But this guy right here, we were saying imagine when Bo Jackson comes into this game, and we were thinking Christmas or ULs, and then out of nowhere last Friday to celebrate 10 years of Madden Ultimate Team. Bo knows, baby. You take this one away, bro, because you've got him up to an 89. He's my backup.
This is your Raider, my friend. I'll say this. I know,
but you do it. You do it because you wanted another halfback. You want another half. You take it away.
The Madden 15 card art, just right off the top of the bat. Nostalgic as hell. It's all the feel goods. That's an A+. The stats on this guy. Now, I mentioned on Twitter a couple of weeks ago that I had been waiting for a halfback to invest in. And Bo Jackson comes out a couple of days later. I'm like, this is the guy. And
walks out of the clouds towards you, yeah.
Out of the smoke. the ray of sunshine on his face as he's carrying my offense to victory. And this guy, dude, like, everyone's like, oh man, he's so expensive. And almost everybody knows this, but for the people who don't, go grab his power-up. Last week, there was a solo where his power-up was available for free if you did the solo. If not, I'm sure his power-up isn't crazy expensive right now. Invest the training points and put Bruiser on this cat. On my team, 89 speed with Bruiser has single-handedly won me games since the day he's come out. And it has been so satisfying.
You know what that tastes like, Director?
What? Trumpetmonkey.
Tastes like victory.
Tastes like victory, mate. I mean, it's awesome. You're right about the card art. Everything about this was just sick. You know, like I own like 5 Bo Jackson jerseys, as you know full well. I have his autograph, for crying out loud. So like this was just insane, man. So good.
So awesome. Now, guys, Bo Jackson currently running close to 2 million coins on Xbox, probably unobtainable on PC, but there is a way to get this card in 10 weeks.
Yeah. Keep playing the solos every week. Do the limited solo, guys. They'll probably give you, if you missed it, that's fine. They'll give you a catch up. Keep playing the solos. You got to get them, because at the end, you're going to get a free one. We're going to make our predictions on who we think the other 9 guys are going to be, and then next week we're going to show custom card art on that as well, right, Director? So stay tuned for that a little later in the show. But yeah, awesome item. We love Bo. Bo knows, baby.
Who do you think? Who do you think comes next week? I know, probably Audible. Who do you think comes next week? Because we already got ourselves an offensive guy. Who's a defensive guy for you?
It's probably going to be another hype player as well. I think it's going to be the corner, and I think it's going to be prime time.
You think it's gonna be prime time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary here and say, hopefully, I would like to see Darrelle Revis come back. I think that'd be pretty hot. That'd be pretty saucy.
Oh yeah, like
Revis Island back in the game.
Like, so the big theory that I have about these items in this promo is, think of the kind of Ghosts of Christmas, Ghosts of Madden Past items. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Like, think about the guys that they bought out, like, last year, you know, and that is, like, Champ Bailey's, Darrelle Revis's previous years as well. You know, like, I feel it. I'm feeling it. So, Derrick Brooks. I think it's going to be another big name, though. Yeah. I really do.
I think I like this promo because, for one, we're getting a power-up every week that you can get up with training, and it's going to be a hype name, I think, every week for 10 weeks. Really cool to start off with.
They're all big names. It doesn't matter who they come out with. They're all big names. Yeah. But I think you're right. I think it's going to go defensive side of the ball. Oh. Yeah. Maybe Sean Taylor.
Oh, my God. I'll be so excited. Okay. All right. We'll get some custom card next week and pick it up from there. Next up, we got the veterans players coming in. Again, kind of theme team fodder. You got Pierre Garcon. Not a terrible card, but not great either. Fits on a couple of theme teams. Man.
Yeah. I have nothing to say about this item right here except theme team for later in the year. But even later in the year, you're going to be using him. The Tramon Williams I have a bit more time for. A tiny bit more time for, just because of like free safety is pretty barren. And the stats aren't terrible. But not a lot of time for these items. I think the less said, the better.
I think this promo, even more so than the heavyweights and the flashbacks, needs a bump in overall. Really quick if they're going to stay relevant in the game.
I don't understand why they're not 88s. But here we go. Here's the other really super duper controversial promo for me. And I'll tell you why it's controversial. And we love the guys in EA, and I think it's awesome. But these are very, very difficult to get.
Yeah.
Very difficult to get. And no like training point option the week later, which I personally loved. I'm just not a massive fan of like items that only certain people can get and that not everybody can get their hands on. That's the thing. I'm not a massive fan of that.
You look at the training point costs of what it would take to get a Devontae Adams, it would still cost upwards of $300K, maybe $400K to get a Devontae Adams. But you could do it.
That's the problem. So I'm not a massive fan of the way SIGs are this year. Other people weren't a massive fan of it last year. I feel like the ultimate solution is going to be somewhere in the middle. Don't get me wrong. These are really solid items. Just speaking about Devontae, though, not fast enough. Not like, yes, we know about, I've been saying it, like stats matter. It isn't all about speed. But when you're talking about a 90 overall that you're going to break the bank for, you need this guy to be like all singing, all dancing, all whistling, the fastest, the best. So that's why this card falls flat on its face.
I don't think Devontae Adams is this slow either. I think 86 is kind of a safe spot for him at speed. I still would run this card at slot if he wasn't so expensive.
Yep, definitely. But on the flip side, Trufant, Desmond.
This is a nice card.
This is a nice item right here, man. Like so if you powered him up straight away, he's a 90 man and then 89 zone, and then you get lockdown on him and he's over both thresholds at 88 speed. And if you're a Falcons fan, 89 speed, you're literally you've got an 89 speed corner over both zone and man thresholds
at 6 feet tall. I think this is the best corner in the game right now if you can afford it.
It's up there. He's up there. Controversial though, because you can't bloody get him.
Yeah, very, very hard to acquire, but I think Desmond Trufant is the standout from earlier this week. Next up, we've got the heavyweights from earlier this week. Let's start off with your kid. Your guy right here, Rodney Hudson.
Okay,
big boy in the middle.
I love that he's there. I love that he's there, but here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. You need awareness on a freaking center.
Yeah.
And he's got 82 awareness. The pass stats are epic, but this is why, bless you, director.
Thank you.
This is why I think we're going to get a legend center this week, and that's going to complete the Legends O-line. This is why definitely next 2 weeks. This is why I absolutely love, like, the Legends. They are just perfect and, like, perfectly balanced. They're really, like, they're probably decent at either run or pass, but they're never horrible at the run or pass. Does that make sense? They're really nicely balanced. So it's great that he's there. There it is. I love the card art as well, and I love the animation on the heavyweights. So nice. But the awareness shocks me. Absolutely shocks me.
Yeah,
I don't know why
low awareness, but again, I think he's decent.
And it doesn't. In real life, in Derek Carr's rookie season, he was calling the coverages. He was calling the coverages for Derek Carr. He was the one saying like, 52's the mark. What, you got a blitz out there, Joe? Yeah, the corner's coming in on a blitz. He was the one like helping Derek. Like, the dude is literally like Yoda. He's a genius in a freaking O-lineman's body. And so yeah, as you can tell, I'm a wee bit salty.
We'll have him mail us his SAT, and we'll send that over to EA over there. Those guys. Cameron Hayward coming up next. 67 speed right end. Not really a standout for me. The strength is pretty nice. Player X pretty nice, but
decent block shed. Okay, power move, but yeah, man, come on. Like, you got to have edge threat and finesse or power specialist.
Yeah, I think at this point in MUT, if you don't have edge threat on both sides of the ball, you're kind of putting yourself at a disadvantage. Let's look at the flashbacks real quick. There was a bit of controversy with this one as well.
Derrick Henry gets bruiser. Okay, we're gonna go Gerald McCoy first. Oh my God. And this is like the worst 87 I've ever seen. I don't understand it. I was laughing so hard. We're the positivity guys, and like so Mama always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So on to Derrick Henry. Bruiser goes on Derrick Henry though, which is awesome. But come on, just give him like 2 more speed, yeah? Imagine Derrick Henry with 86 speed and bruiser. But then if you're running like Titan Steam Team, you're kind of happy, right? He just needs power up.
I like and dislike this card at the same time. I like it because you can put bruiser on him. It's Derrick Henry. He's 6'3". He's a tank.
Awesome.
But at the same time, I wouldn't put that much coin into bruiser for Derrick Henry because it costs a lot of coin to put bruiser on the guy. And I think you'll figure out sooner or later that you can, for roughly the same amount of coin, put it on Bo Jackson, who is much faster. So this guy's a write-off for me.
Man. If you're Derrick Henry, you're like, yo, I got this awesome item in MUT, man. And then Bo comes out the same week. Like,
and no matter what, it's like at least 80K out the bank of training that you're out. So that's one thing, too, I would like to give feedback on to EA is maybe at least give us half our training if we refund the abilities as well, because that's a lot of coin that you're unsure of.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. Hey, if only a couple of game changers could whisper in their ear. But yeah.
Now, Trumpetmonkey, I think we're nearing the end of the show, and I've got a surprise whipped up for this episode of MUT Force. We're going to show off some custom card art for an upcoming promo that was leaked in the, I think it was the monthly rewards for Weekend League. And we're expecting to see this around kickoff of the regular NFL season. Without further ado,
we know it's coming. We know it's coming, but how soon is the question? Oh, nice. And I love the way you got the stats, mate. You do the best card art director. This is sick, mate. Oh, my God. Look, A-Rod, man, everyone's like talking so much crap about Aaron Rodgers in real life. He's freaking phenomenal. My God. Like,
in
if you're a
Madden
cheesehead,
specifically, and I saw a couple people talking about Aaron Rodgers. He has got the fastest release out of any quarterback in the game. And his 83 overall actually gets the job done. I've seen other YouTubers say, save your coin on quarterback and go pick up A-Rod. Because his release is worth being a couple overall lower than, like a Steve Young. Well, take a look at the stats of this cat right here. 76 speed, respectable. 89 throw power, 91 short, 84 medium, 86 deep, 84 under pressure, 87 on the run, and 83 play action. This, I think, would be in contention for the best quarterback in the game.
Pretty awesome. I feel like you stinged him on the deep accuracy, mate. Come on. Mr. freaking Hail Mary. Put it in.
We'll have to wait and see. I mean, like, we're doing a calculated guess based off of their current MUT card.
Go ask a Lions fan what A-Rod's deep accuracy is like. But I love it, man. I love it. It looks great, bro. Man, your card art is so good, bro.
Take a look at this next guy right here, Julio Jones.
Oh, this is it. For me, this is the year. I'm always going to have 25 Raiders in my lineup, right? And I'm always going to grab, like, legendary Raiders when they drop. But this is a year for me that I really want to play with cards that I don't normally use. And I've been eyeing Julio. He is long overdue an upgrade. This is I haven't seen these, by the way, peeps. This is genuine reaction here. Like this.
I do this on purpose to him because I like seeing the reaction of what this card art looks like. And I like the thought process. Like, I don't run Julio Jones either.
Jump as well.
In past Maddens, he's just too slow.
Wait a second. What was A-Rod's like stat boost? Because jump on Julio is sick.
Short accuracy.
Short accuracy. Okay. Come on, mate. Put that up to deep accuracy. You're having a bubble, mate. You're having a bubble. But all right, fair enough. But this is so like a candid reaction from the community here.
That's the detail director has been going into. Like, we went in and we analyzed what stats, and we put in the hero with short accuracy, all the details, nothing left out. Julio Jones with the jump ability at 92 jump is going to be spectacular in the red zone.
Incredible, mate. Yes. Red zone threat would be dope on this guy right here. Just lob it up there and hope for the best. Yeah.
Some of the standout calculated guesses on stats: 88 catching traffic, 86 catching, 89 short, 88 deep and medium. I think this is going to be a fantastic item. I think a lot of people
so nice
are going to be running Julio for the first time because of how balanced the stats are this year. And I love Julio. I'm so excited to rock with him. Let's move on to the next guy right here.
Yes, Pat Pete. Let's go. And this is sick, mate, because if you powered him up and you had Madden and you put lockdown on him, he'd be at 90. He'd be over the thresholds on both. One thing though, director. What point of order? Point of order, director. I
love it.
Point of order. Only 87 speed? Are you joking, mate? He's going to be 89. You know he's going to be 90. He's fast.
87 speed is still pretty fast. That would make him about the same speed, the exact same speed as the Desmond True font at a one lower overall. The one thing I would have done different on this card is bump his man up to 92. But other than that, I think this is all, look at all the 90s on this card for an 89. 90 jumping, 90 agility, 90 press. He'd be pretty impressive on anyone's squad, even without the power-up.
I gotta tell you, director, you're making a lot of sense right now, bro. A lot of sense.
Ready for the last one?
Yes,
this card, if he gets the MUT Hero, will break the game.
Okay.
Got an 89.
Oh!
Saquon Barkley.
Tell him why. I think I know why, but tell him why this would break the game. It's like Xboxes everywhere and PlayStation 4s everywhere will just be like powering like you go in a head-to-head game and the guy's card drops down. 90 overall, Saquon Barkley, and your console just goes, "I'm sorry, Dan, I have to leave."
Saquon Barkley, and the moment he drops in the game, bye-bye, Bo.
Look at the mug, mate. Look at the mug.
And then he's got the New York mug to go along with it. Okay, the reason Saquon is going to be so good. One, you play with it his 84 today. Still a beast.
Awesome.
But with this Saquon, at 89 overall, he will be able to meet the threshold for spin move or the spin cycle jukebox and armbar. All three packaged with 89 or 90 speed, 93 break tackle. You're looking at the best running back in the game of Madden Ultimate Team. Drop the mic.
Unbelievable. Mud dogs are howling. You've created like howling mud dogs over here, all the way in Latvia. This is like the freaking butterfly effect, man.
The clouds are moving in outside. The lightning is starting to strike.
Right?
Like Saquon is on the horizon.
Saquon busts a tackle and takes it to the house in MUT in Utah, and all of a sudden there's a hurricane for the first time in 100 years in Latvia, and volcanoes, man. It's the end of the world as we know it. This card, yeah, that would be sick, mate. And you know it'd be so much fun. Like, this is the only thing. It's the only. I can't believe I'm saying this, but to get literally within the first month of MUT, to get both Bo and Marcus Allen means that I've got my halfbacks like for the year.
And that's great. You're gonna have the edge.
I know, but at the same time, I'm gonna be looking at I'll be looking over and I'm like. Oh, Saquon. But I'll never be able to. This is awesome. Bro, I hope you're right, man. I feel like this is going to be the first promo of the regular, like Madden season. So, like, next week, basically.
Yeah.
Superstars was awesome. That's the only thing I might say to you, Director. The overalls on these could very easily be 91, 92s.
There are some. So I'm going to say this right now. I've got a document written up. I have predicted every single team's MUT hero, and I'm hoping to get through the card art of all of them.
Oh my God.
But if you guys want to whisper in my ear of who you think your team deserves, comment in the comments section below.
Put your ear up.
And we'll take it into consideration. We'll do that. But that being said, to answer your comment, some of these guys get up to 91 overall, depending on what their last card was. What are you saying, Trumpetmonkey?
Can you hear me?
No. No.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Who is the Raiders' MUT hero?
Now I don't hear you.
Who's the Raiders' MUT hero?
I'm not saying. I'm going to do the card art. We'll do another live reveal. But you guys, again, and you too, Trumpetmonkey, leave me your suggestion. If you feel very passionate that you have a single guy on your squad that deserves the MUT hero, you let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to throw this on Twitter. Honestly, I look at Twitter more than I do the comments here. So hit me up on Twitter at Kiwi_filmmaker, or you can hit me up through Trumpetmonkey at Estonian_Raider and leave your predictions and let us know. I'm sure he'll retweet that as well. Go and retweet this, Trumpetmonkey. The first 4 are already out.
What a show. It's good to be back, mate.
It's good to be back. It's good to have these genuine reactions. I'm excited to see who we get for 10 years in MUT on Friday. The new legends dropping, and hopefully the brand new MUT heroes in the next week or so. In the next show, I think we'll go over a little bit of what to expect with the MUT heroes and how that promo is going to work. Well, Trumpetmonkey, good show, awesome show, excellent show. I think we are in for a wild ride at kickoff of the NFL season.
It's true. And we've got our fantasy draft this Sunday. I'm playing in your fantasy league that's been going for how many years, Directors?
This
like
will
12?
be our 10th year, and we have integrated the Estonian, Australian, Latvian, whatever this thing is, and it is going to be a wild ride. You are going down, Trumpetmonkey.
Director, let me take him out. Let me take him out by saying, after that custom card art and that Bo Jackson, and in anticipation of this upcoming fantasy draft, that my nipples are absolutely rock hard right now because I've been staying frosty.
And with that is all we got for this week's episode of Buff Force. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Hit us up in the comments section below for your favorite MUT heroes. And
Say it.
Stay frosty.
Woo!
And like and sub.
Last chance, 4th and long, finding the will to bolt up. Bundle up, cause you know we stay frosty. I take my frosty, chocolate, vanilla, or swirl. MUT Master, YouTuber, come on, let's give it a whirl. MUT Madden, Twitch streamer, put the snowman to shame. Staying frosty's the only way we stay alive in this game. They're reffing the match, directors directing the game. Scared of my underdog team, you know them gods will be slain.